It's a calling, not of ignoble ease, but of the strenuous life. It's a mission that states that the highest form of success comes not to the man who desires mere easy peace, but to the man who does not shrink from danger. From hardship or from bitter toil, and who out of these wins the splendid ultimate triumph. It's a career that teaches that a life that springs from a desire to strive after great things is as worthy of a nation as of an individual. Welcome to Sainik School, Amaravathinagar, Tamil Nadu. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Founded in 1962 in a sprawling 199-acre campus, Sainik School is snuggled amidst the western ghats of the Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary, 90 kilometers from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. It's an English medium residential school for boys that is run by the Ministry of Defence, Government of India, with the active participation of the respective state governments by way of infrastructural and scholarship support. The school provides public school education with a military bias up to the +2 level, following the Central Board of Secondary Education syllabus.
Basic aim of this school is to train the boys academically, physically and psychologically for entry into National Defence Academy. That is the gateway to the armed forces, that is Indian Air Force, Army as well as Indian Navy.
The Indian Armed Forces epitomizes the ideals of service, sacrifice, patriotism and our country's composite culture. The primary aim of the 24 Sainik schools leaders who will one day, as commissioned officers, lead the defense services of the country. Sainik schools seek to develop cadets who are academically sound, physically fit, mentally tough, and socially well-balanced individuals. Men of fine character, with their noble hearts brimming with patriotism and team spirit. Soldiers and sailors and aviators, zealous in their dedication, dedicated to the purpose of serving their beloved country.
It gives me an immense pleasure being as a vice principal of this extreme boarding school, Sainik School Amaravathinagar, which have adjudged as a state first ranking boarding school of Tamil Nadu by Educational World for the year 2016. The primary aim of our school is to prepare the boys academically, physically and mentally for entry into National Defence Academy. We aim to provide an environment that fosters compassion, respect and confidence and perseverance. Thus, we ensure the campus provides a positive and academically excellent and environmental that responsible to the change.
Catch them young. The old adage is always true. Little boys join the Sainik school in class 6 on completion of age 10. And young lads in class 9 when they've just turned 13. They say, in action, a great heart is the chief qualification. In work, a great head. To prove that they are endowed with both, these young Turks have to clear the All India Sainik School entrance examination purely on merit, followed by a rigorous medical test and an insightful interview. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It flows from an indomitable will of a small body of determined spirits, fired by an unquenchable faith. Faith that their lives can alter the course of history. Can do it. That's the motto of Sainik School that reflects these very tenets. It imbibes in young minds early on in their formative years the difference between what they do and what they are capable of doing. So it is born upon them to strive to achieve. The four houses under which all cadets are grouped are named after the four great Tamil dynasties: Chera, Chora, Pandya and Pallava. Inter-house competition in all curricular, co-curricular and extracurricular activities is tough yet friendly. Chera House, the bow and arrow is their symbol. Blue is their color and ever onward is their motto. Chora House, the tiger is their symbol. Red is their color and duty and piety is their motto. Pandya House, fish is their symbol. Yellow is their color and dispel fear is their motto. Pallava House, the lion is their symbol. Green is their color and ever truthful is their motto.
What basically we do is we have the cadets entry in the 6th and 9th standard and it is till 12th class. So basically 6th and 7th class we ensure on development of his formative characteristics, basic learning, and most importantly is independent living and understanding the world. From 8th to 9th and 10th is a developmental stage for the cadet. In that he improves on his physical fitness, mental strength, his decision taking capabilities, his recognizing the things, his social awareness and apperception. And in class 11th and 12th, which are the most important for cadet, what they learn is risk taking, integrity, commitment to the work and awareness of realities that are existing in this world.
The hardest blow of all is to hear the bugler's call. But you gotta get up this beautiful morn, all young boys, big and small. Because the secret of your future lies hidden after all in this daily order that is so very tall. The revival is sounded at 05:15 hours. Health run, PT exercises, yoga, and band practice. Breakfast at 07:30 hours, followed by the morning assembly or an interactive class talk. A sumptuous lunch at 13:30. 1 hour a day is set aside for practicals, hobbies and coaching between 1500 hours and 1600 hours. This is followed by games at 1610 hours. Supervised evening studies begin at 1800 hours and go on up to 2020 hours. Then it's time for an elegant a la carte dinner at 2030 hours. 2200 hours is lights off for juniors and 2300 hours for seniors. It's arguable that much of what a student learns in school, they learn in the dormitories. Here, they will share a significant growing experience with fellow students who are going through the same things as they are, creating bonds that often last well after their schooling years. The 10 exclusive dormitories are monitored for discipline, punctuality, turnout, personal hygiene, and the development of leadership qualities. These dormitories, which are provided with solar water heaters, telephones, and water dispensers, are also serviced by an on-campus laundry. The Cadets Mess at Sainik School is a unique symbol of unity, solidarity and brotherhood. 700 plus cadets breaking bread together is a heartwarming sight and conjures up images of belongingness, bonding and deep-rooted attachments. Both vegetarian and non-vegetarian food is served here a la carte. All food is planned and tested for quality, quantity, calories and taste. Assemblies offer many opportunities to add value to the school day and richness to the school community. It's a time to come together to have shared experiences. It's a time to celebrate achievements, seasons and festivals. And as problems cannot be solved at the same level of consciousness that created them, it gives students an opportunity to step back and consider bigger issues and to see things from a different perspective. Aristotle once said that those who educate children well are more to be honored than parents, for these only gave life, those the art of living well. Every member of the teaching faculty at Sainik School endeavors to live up to that honor by providing plenty of opportunity to bring out the cadets' inherent academic talent and the spirit of sportsmanship. Their experience, supervisory and guiding abilities are modeled and adapted to have a powerful impact on the cadets' learning and character, encouraging them to grapple with ethical issues early on, to reinforce the idea that integrity is everything in their young lives.
Looking back at the last 5 years which I've spent here, it almost seems magical. From being a small kid who has been afraid of being parted from his family to an adolescent youth who can take decisions which can affect the lives of many people. The journey has been wonderful. The school has given immense service to the nation by producing great leaders on and off the services. The school inculcates a sense of unity, camaraderie, and a great sense of sportsmanship within the cadets. I dream to one day outshine all the alumni who have crossed the portals of this great institution.
Co-curricular activities at Sainik School are designed to help the cadets transit from a rather insular view of themselves and the world towards a more defined and pluralistic one. As they move along this continuum of cognitive and personal development, they imbibe a sense of purpose, by virtue of which they are able to formulate personal and intellectual growth, define career goals, and develop competence. In sports, it's not that you won or lost, but how you played the game. And that the most important thing is not winning, but taking part. Sportsmanship is an attitude that strives for fair play, courtesy towards teammates and opponents, ethical behavior, integrity, and grace in victory or defeat. The physical training instructors, coaches, and every teacher at the Sainik schools inculcate these timeless virtues in every cadet's life as he goes on to conquer some 36 playfields and sports arena, all of them in campus. At Sainik School, it is mandatory for every cadet to join a hobby club and also to take part in adventure activities. Indeed, for many cadets, club activities present an opportunity to experiment in activities that may represent a career interest. Adventure is a state of mind. It's an attitude that helps us face obstacles present in our daily routine, the challenges we have to deal with, the new and different options that life offers, the unknown that is at all times awaiting. This represents an adventure in itself, and it is in this adventure that the cadets discover themselves. Research has proved that school libraries have a positive impact on student achievement. Students with access to a well-supported school library scored higher on reading, writing and oratorical assessments regardless of their socio-economic status. The library at Sainik School provides a range of learning opportunities to individual cadets with a focus on intellectual content and developing a temperament for research. The Medical Inspection Room, MI room at Sainik School almost functions like an in-campus mini command hospital, so to speak. With 20 beds and an ambulance, it's staffed and equipped to handle any emergency round the clock. Amateur radio or ham radio is practiced by more than 16,000 licensed users in India. Sainik School has its own licensed ham club. It's an exciting activity that educates cadets in radio communication and how to play a heroic role during emergencies and coordinate disaster management. The parents-teachers meeting, its highly interactive sessions between parents and teachers has been an effective and supportive forum for the maintenance of the discipline as well as sustenance of academic excellence in the campus. Appraisal of their child's academic performance and other activities is crucial during these visits. Leaders of tomorrow, filled with national pride and patriotic fervor. That's what the National Cadet Corps, NCC, a tri-services organization comprising of the Army, Navy and the Air Force, delivers. The NCC Senior Wing at Sainik School grooms every member of its student community into such leaders. The cadets appear for the NCC A, B and C certificate examinations during their tenure at Sainik School. They are also sent to various levels of NCC training camps, and the best among them go to participate in the prestigious Republic Day Parade at New Delhi. At Sainik School, NCC Day is celebrated with great pomp and gusto every year. Sending cadets to the National Defence Academy is the primary aim of the Sainik schools. To this end, basic skills are drilled into the young cadets by the Sainik school teachers, personnel of the Army Physical Training Corps and officers from the tri-services.
Prior to the UPSC examination, the school conducts certain preparatory capsules with a view to prepare all its prospective candidates to be successful in the assessment. Capsule containing interview technique, psychology technique and the GTO technique, which the candidates will be put through in the services selection board subsequently, are exposed to them. Here, there is a difference between preparing them and coaching them. Coaching them will only make them obtain certain preconceived, rigid, fixed values. Whereas with a view to exercise their mind optionally as the circumstances would vary in the situations, they are not coached, they are only prepared. They are allowed to think, correct themselves and learn the right things at the right time.
Development of leadership traits, officer-like qualities, and absolute physical fitness is paramount in their collective approach. From developing skills in public speaking to situational reaction and response. From coping with stress to improving one's temperament. From maintaining punctuality to observing table manners. Every ability and skill that will go to separate the boys from the men later on in their lives are systematically inculcated right from day one. So, if an Amaravian does his best, what else is there? His is the will to win and the sure knowledge that in war there is no substitute for victory. To him it's always duty, honor and country. These young gentlemen cadets are trained to drink deep from the chalice of courage. With fortitude, invincible determination, patriotic self-denial, name and fame are their birthright. In their youth and strength, their love and loyalty, they are taught to give all that they can for their fellow men. To defend, guard and protect their country's hallowed traditions. Of liberty and freedom, of right and justice. Jai Hind.